Greetings and salutations. Welcome to our service management project on Axelrad Beer Garden, a craft brew beer garden. This presentation has been created and brought to you by Jawad, Pan, Lucas, Irina, and Ashley, students of the University of Houston's Conrad Hilton Hospitality Management Master's Program. We will be going over the location, history, mission and goals, identity prism, semiotic square, serve qual, and gap analysis. Axelrad is located on the corner of West Alabama at Alameda Road in Houston, Texas. It is a mere 5 minutes drive from the Museum District and only a mile and a half from downtown Houston. The Axelrad building is 100 years old, and it was previously a grocery store belonging to the Axelrad family. They preserved the facade of the building and renovated the historic interior to include unique elements, such as beer taps designed by Venezuelan-based artist Maria Rengel. On the 15th of December 2015, the beer garden opened its doors. Axelrod Beer Garden is the production of 4 friends: Adam Brackman, Kermit Ruffins, Monte Large, and Jeff Kaplan. Axelrod Beer Garden's mission is to shine a spotlight on Houston's brew scene. To do so, they incorporate much of Houston's locally brewed beers, from the oldest brewery in Texas, St. Arnold Brewing Company, to newer brew hotspots like Carbach and Buffalo Bayou breweries. Axelrod's long-term mission includes expanding to the entire block to create a micro-district with a handful of businesses that complement one another and create an anchor for the neighborhood. Most of all, they believe in celebrating Houston and the history it contains, enjoying the outdoors and unwinding. Axelrad is well known for having an environment like no other. They provide a unique ambiance by being the only hammock beer garden in the city, feature live music, events, film screenings, and more. They strive to be a place for everyone to enjoy. Now to the brand identity prism, which aids in describing Axelrad and their consumers. The physique of the brand, which is how it looks and makes you feel, lies in the design. Variety of colors, hammocks, provides a vibrant and youthful feel, vast garden space, and gives you a feeling of outdoors and being closer to nature while inside of a large city. The relationship of the brand with the consumers is welcoming and accommodating, leading to an atmosphere and feeling of community. The reflection of the consumer is youthful, trendy, people who enjoy relaxing, listening to live music, and hanging out with their friends and family. The personality of the brand, which is most reflected by the creators, is artsy, hip, and independent. It is also clearly represented in the aesthetics of the beer garden, with unique beer taps, hammocks, and variety of musical and other events. The culture or DNA of the brand is contemporary and urban, giving the consumer a feeling of what it's like to be outdoors in a city filled with youth and vibrance. The self-image of the brand, which is how the brand makes the customer feel, internally and externally, is lively, modern. Internally, the customer feels unique and relaxed, whereas externally, they enjoy the latest trends while feeling alive and free. The semiotic square is presented by the following groups of customers. On the left-hand side, the general group is drinking, which include beer adroit and beer devotee. Both groups represent customers who enjoy drinking craft beer and come to Axelrad for this particular purpose, but with different beer preferences and levels of knowledge about beer. On the right, there is the entertainment group, represented by artist-performer customers and young bloods. This group of customers focuses mainly on the environment, amenities, and entertainment options that Axelrad has to offer. Axelrad is very artistic and attracts people who like modern street art, live music, and an informal, unconstrained atmosphere, which is perfect for artistic people and an interesting place to spend time for the young blood crowd. On the top, beer adroit and artist performer contribute to the artist disciples, each in their own way. Beer adroit enjoys the exclusiveness of the beer choices, while the artist performer customers enjoy the design and exclusiveness of the place. On the bottom, beer devotee and young blood contribute to the floater group. Beer devotee customers appreciate the variety of beer choices in an environment where everyone can feel comfortable, and young bloods are those that follow the latest trends in correspondence with their preferences and taste. To analyze customer feedback, we evaluated customer reviews on Google, TripAdvisor, and Yelp. We examined a total of 420 reviews. All reviews were grouped from 1 to 5-star ratings. As described by the chart, 74% of customers rated Axelrad with the maximum rating of 5 stars. About 23% rated it with 4 stars, while a bit more than 3% rated it with 3, 2, and 1 stars combined. Even though 97% of the reviews we examined rated Axelrad as being either 4 or 5 stars, they still provided constructive criticism and even reported a few problems. Therefore, our discussion will be focused on the negative reviews and the criticisms the positive reviews provided. From the reviews as well as our personal observations, the following elements of the ServQual model were identified: tangibles, responsiveness, empathy, and reliability. As for tangibles, customers complained about limited and inconvenient parking. Regarding responsiveness, customers complained about slow service when the venue is busier and long waiting lines to the bar. Safety concerns that relate to maintenance issues that we discovered during our time at the establishment contribute to the element of empathy. Another observation derived from the customer reviews was beverage pricing that increased during Super Bowl and haven't changed since then, as well as complaints regarding staff, which we attribute to the reliability element of the ServQual model. In the gap analysis, we found the following mismatch between customer expectations and perceptions. Gap 1 is a design failure, which includes the issue of parking we previously identified, and Gap 2 is a delivery failure, which includes the issues of slow service and maintenance issues. The following recommendations will help solve the previously identified failures. In Gap 1, to improve inadequate parking, we recommend to promote public transportation, team up with Houston Community College for use of its parking lots, and create a large sign indicating where parking is for Axelrod's current parking lot. In Gap 2, to accommodate guests who don't agree with the pricing, Axelrad can take advantage of the outdoor bars and limit them to a drink special at a discounted rate, or take 50% off of a beer of the night, which can be the beer Axelrad needs to get off their hands. By drawing more people to the outside bars, it will lower the wait time at the main bar inside, helping the bartenders and accommodating more guests. Also within Gap 2, to improve service, it will be helpful to hire cocktail waiters and waitresses to attend to the patio and hire additional bartenders. In another portion of Gap 2, in order to make Axelrad a more safe place, sharp objects should be removed, and a manager or supervisor on duty should monitor the grounds daily to prevent safety concerns from arising. Any unsafe elements should be repaired immediately, or the area should be closed off until the repairs can be made. We have reached the end of our presentation. If you have any further questions regarding our research, we would love to further elaborate. If you want to find us, we will be drinking a pint of lawnmower in a hammock. Thanks for hanging out.